Hey everybody, it's Ginger Bratzel from SmallTownDentist.com, and we're here to make you very successful, and I'm really glad that you're going to be on this voyage with us because we're here to help you have a super successful practice. I don't know where you're at in your practice. I don't know if you're doing pretty good and you want to do better, or if you were like me and you struggled for a long time. Whatever it is, I guarantee you we can make things better, we make you more successful, and you can have a lot more fun and it'll be a lot less stress. So I just got my first kit in that they sent to me. It's the mock-up kit, and I just want to go through all the components with you. So when you get yours, you know what to expect and what to do with it and things like that, okay? So let me lift this thing up here. Whew. Let's see what we got. We got a ton of videos there. We got a resource guide, and there is a book. Look at that book. So let's go through it. So everybody's going to get my top secret guide, Sarah. I'm going to hide the top secret information, but can you see that? It's top secret. I know it's top secret because it's on the top. But this is my list of who I use to get these things done. I'm teaching you all my good habits, all my good stuff, and here's phone numbers, what they do, pages and pages and pages on how to get this done, and your phone numbers, their contacts, everything like that. So you're going to get your resource guide. So put that in a very safe place because I'm not going to replace that if you lose it, okay? It's so top secret. We got to keep that under wraps. If you came in as a bronze member, you're going to get the 4 interviews, and here we got interviews with CD interviews with Dr. Rob Heron. He's out of Kansas. Great guy, super guy. He wants to make you super successful. He uses cable TV in his area and uses the same principles, the offers, the headlines, everything I'm teaching you on how to get results out of cable TV in his small town. Next we got Dr. Terry Watson and his wonderful wife Dana Watson. And they have a practice in Ash Flats, Arkansas, less than 1,000 people, $1 million practice. And Terry is a nice guy. If you catch him in the hall, if you ever meet him in person, he will share with you. Well, I'll guarantee you, he shares in here like he has never shared before because he's talking to his brothers, his sisters, his colleagues. Small town dentists, we got things way different than the rest of the world, and he's going to share what he's learned. We got Dr. Dan Schuster. He is from Iowa, small town Iowa. And he's got a super successful practice in Iowa, and he talks about getting patients, more of the patients you want, and how he target niches them, and also how he builds a superstar staff. And Dan talks and talks and talks, and he shares. So this is an hour of Dan sharing. And then we have Superstar Hygiene. We got a small town hygienist, Ron Tomlinson, sharing what he did in his practice from going from $700 an average a day to doing $3,200 days in hygiene, and how quick he did it, how easily he did it, and he did it without stressing out his doctor, which is more important. So I want you right now to take your first steps. This is the first thing you need to do. Put these CDs where you're going to listen to it. And the best place to get an education is courtesy of the road every day you drive up and down on. So put them in your car, and I want you to listen to them. So I want you to put these CDs in there. And I don't even trust you to put them in your car by yourself. I want you to call a staff member right now and say, would you please go put them in my car and make sure I do it? And I'm going to do that. Hey, Ashley.
Yes.
Would you do me a favor and go put these out in my car so I can listen to them?
Sure.
Thank you. See? That easy. It's all about delegation and implementation. Now, hopefully you got in on the bonuses. Now, gold level, silver level, or bronze level, everybody was eligible. Let's go through what's on there. First of all, the CD, I got interviewed by Ed O'Keefe, the president of Dentist Profits. He's one of the biggest dental consulting marketing companies out there. He's a sharp guy, and he asked to do an interview with me about small town dentistry. So I'm sharing you with how I took my practice from the beginning to where we developed it and where we're still going in our growth. So that's a great interview. I'm going to add that to my list in the car. So I'll have Ashley come by and pick that up in a second. The other thing is an interview with Wendy Briggs. She's from Hygiene Diamonds, and she is the cat's meow. She is the queen of dental hygiene. That's what I call her. But she can get your staff on board, your hygienist, your front office, your dental assistant. She can get them on board to make your life stress-free and increase hygiene production, because hygiene is not a loss leader. And Wendy comes in very easily, non-intrusively, and makes those changes. So she went through and shared secrets that she uses in small towns, also how to increase patient retention. She shared it all with us on that interview. And then here is a DVD with Darcy Juarez. She is the head of marketing for Dentist Profits. She does all their big marketing campaigns. Well, her and I did an interview, did a presentation together. So this is a DVD. You get to watch our presentation. We went through and we showed great examples from my practice, from other practices, and tore them up, broke them down, and how you can do it in your practice. So we're going to give you full instructions, a DVD. This is something you can delegate to someone in your office to learn, but I recommend you bring a DVD player in and you use it as an office meeting. Speaking of, we're talking about office meetings. Let's get a calendar in here. Let's schedule an office meeting. Step number 2. let's get a calendar. Alright, we're going to do an office meeting. One of the office meeting topics could be how to explode your hygiene. Just play Wendy's audio. You don't have to do anything, doctor. And also the other one is we're going to play the DVD of Darcy and I showing you how to do the marketing. We're going to teach your staff how to do this. This is fantastic stuff. Alright. So I hope you got those bonuses because they were limited to the first few hundred people to order. So I hope you got those bonuses. The other thing, let's talk about the book. This thing is huge. These are examples of marketing things I've done personally in my office. These are my exact campaigns. I have tested them. I've tested them in other offices too. I go through and I show you how I do it. I show you my exact ad, and all you have to do is find someone to copy. You know what a high school student is, part-time worker, or a staff member who's sitting around doing nothing right now anyway. They just sit down at a computer and copy it word for word, insert your information, and pow, you got an ad going. Tons and tons of successful ads. That's a lot of meat and potatoes to this. Your notebook might look slightly different than this one. It's okay. It's got the same meat in it, okay? Just different bread, same meat. Let's go through the tutorials. This was your silver membership. If you got the silver and above, got this book. So I hope you got in on that offer. This is the Cat's Meow. This is their gold level. We're sharing everything. What I went through is I recorded 4 videos of A to Z marketing. I went through subjects like reactivation, showed you my campaigns, how I did it, things to change, things I did wrong and what I want you to do, gave you resources, just talk you all the way through. Reactivation, new patients, hygiene, niche marketing, implants, cosmetics, open houses, doing free press, joint ventures. I got so much in here I can't even tell you about. But this is only available for the gold level, so I hope you were smart enough to get in on this level to get all this information. It's spelled out. Just flap it in your computer. Let's see. Got one loaded. There we go. So again, I can delegate this to a staff member to watch it because it's all spelled out for them and they can do it. So I hope you got in at the gold level. If you didn't get in at the gold level, or you want to upgrade, if you're bronze or silver, or you want to upgrade to another level, we can still do that because I would sure want you to have the great resources like the book and the A to Z tutorials. Just email us at support@smalltowndentist.com and it's dentist plural. We can still get you upgraded if you want to do that because I would hate for you to go so far and not have the tools that you need to make it successful. So this is Ginger Bratzel. I've showed you everything. Look at all this junk out here. It's not junk, it's precious cargo. And we're going to go through and walk you through it. So this is just following a recipe. So get in there, schedule your office meeting, put your CDs in your car, and get your staff on board because they're going to have to help you do all this. And it's not hard. Remember, I keep telling everybody, we do this with a staff of 4. Doctor, hygienist, 1 front office, and 1 dental assistant. 4 people. We did all this marketing. We did all this. So I don't want any excuses out of you guys. I know you can do it. And I know you want to be successful because I want my small town docs to be successful too. So this is Ginger Bratzel, and I wish you all the best. Take care and have a good day.